Well, hello and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. So today, 17170, and let's get started. So I did actually notice, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you do subscribe, make sure you ring that bell to get all my latest videos. Okay, now, so I was so excited to hear that a lot of you agreed with my feedback, that, like, you were pretty impartial on whether or not we did the kind of sort of obsolete stuff like the expedition portal. Now, obviously, once again, I missed astrology, but that's okay. This is actually really quick. I was just honestly happy to get rid of um, the expedition because I really felt like that was. It only took a couple minutes, but I felt like that really wasn't fun. This isn't really that much fun either. It's not really as relevant. I only included it really because it was kind of random, so that was kind of neat. But again, the only result we care about is did we get rune seals? None of the other results are really that interesting. Like you can see that my King's Ruin skips are going up. You know, actually, we're doing so well in King's Ruin. I don't use the death skip anymore. So there's that. So I'm really going to try and make sure I don't do the expedition portal and astrology. As you can see, Total War has been swept. And yes, I was able to use a lot of the stuff. And we're right into this. Now, I do like doing this because for two reasons. Number one, it's a good reminder for you to check because if you don't have all your heroes to Mythic 5-star, this is a great place to get them. And especially for new players, very important to check this so you can work on your major heroes like Luke, Tristan, and Brian. Not to mention picking up some 4-stars here and there. So I feel like this, even though this isn't exciting for me, it's very useful to remind you. Like, you're not going to forget to do the expedition. It's right there. It's in your face. The issue here with this is this, at least for me, this red light is always lit up, and it's probably going to always be lit up for you because you just don't. You're not going to use a 10 hero seal summon. That's just not going to happen. So this thing is always going to be lit up like a Christmas tree, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to use, my quick summon, or I don't want to use my advanced summon. I want to only use ultra summons, and you should only use ultra summons. So that was a little bit of a rant here. Of course, we're going to give Christian his 5 levels. So you're going to see a couple videos before I give you this feedback. That's just because, like, I make the videos in advance. And so I did the experiment on myself, and I was like, yeah, I like doing this way, so I'll just continue doing it. I figured we would pretty much be on the same alignment because, again, I didn't think people were really watching to see the expedition. I mean, every one of my videos is featured, like, what's going on with Marian, what's going on with Christian. Like, I do kind of miss the other characters not mattering as much. Some of that, though, is the fact that we got them all the way up to Mythic 5, so like, yeah, you're a Mythic 5 buff bot, you don't have any say anymore. So, anyways, let's go shift to Marian's Runes. It's kind of an unfortunate state of affairs, but it is what it is. Alright, there's 12. Oh, I can actually go, okay, well, you know what? We can actually go to 23 here, I forgot. Yeah, because we finally made it past that ridiculously stubborn rune. But this is, like, Legendary is really where it starts to slow down. Okay, we got it to plus 11. So now we just need 12. You can really feel that this, like, as, I've been doing this is really where... And it kind of varies a little bit, because sometimes you can get really lucky, and obviously we have not been very lucky. Or not as lucky as I feel like my other characters have been, because look, we're almost out of runes already. It's kind of like a blessing and a curse because at the same time, come on, upgrade. It means we don't sit here forever upgrading. So, you take it or leave it, I guess. I don't know. You know what I mean, hopefully. Like, at least it's quick. So it's not like we sit here for hours. Like, I remember the first videos when we started over, because they took such a small amount, we just sat there and summoned, and summoned, and summoned. I mean, it was nice to make so much progress, but... didn't get enough there. And honestly, it's kind of an awkward spot, too. Like, once you get past this one, You know, this one is only helping this one over here, the attack. This doesn't mean anything. We could care less about that. And again, there's just this 3-star gap here is kind of at an awkward spot. It's not as bad here because we have these two lined up, and then when we get to here, it's going to be kind of the same thing, you know, because this 1-star mythic. But once we get this 2-star mythic, we are pretty much done. I don't know how much we're going to do with this. I really don't. I think I'd rather just like try to work on Vincent some and see what happens. At least do a +9 pass on him. I think at that point, since he doesn't have a ring in it and an amulet or anything like that of any serious investment. Oh, we do need to apparently, yes, we do not have any. That we'd be better off just doing a +9 pass on him, just to unlock some stuff. Possibly also doing, like, maybe Thor. You know, just to get some people, like, some runes so they can kind of contribute again. Alright, let's see what we get. Finally, we get some crit damage on this ring. Oh, man, that's so nice to see. I felt like this ring has been so cursed. And for the orb. That defense penetrate. What? And it's such a terrible stat. It'd be a great stat if it transferred to the castle, but it doesn't. So it's absolutely useless. Like, I wouldn't complain so much if the castle could actually make use of it, but the castle can't. So what's the point? Tell me what the point is. There isn't one. Yeah, it looks like tomorrow's going to be ring day, that's for sure. Is it going to be? Yeah, it will be. We'll make it. Yep, that's all we need. It's not all we need, but we can at least awaken this right away. And double crit damage on the ring? It's a miracle! Finally getting some crit damage on that stubborn ring. Alright, we'll switch to this. See if we can get another awakening in here. We have enough. I don't know if we have enough stuff left over. It's going to be close. Yeah, it's going to be really close. Is this enough? No. No, it's not. We have no other material to feed it either. So, that's fine. I'm sure I have enough headway to work with it. And we only got 5 things. Yeah, tomorrow's looking like it's going to be a double ring day. Jeez. We're really I need to at least get a 6th orb because we're really running out. Like I said, I'm assuming this is happening because of the change I made with how we spend stuff. Not wasting all that experience on the rare stuff, so. And yes, we have a huge amount of gold. That's left over because we didn't level the castle yesterday. So let's take a look at how Marian's doing. Because she did get a double crit damage. So 71,468. And she's already up to 7.5 million. I feel like it was just the other day she broke 7 million. And now she's halfway to 8. And the crazy thing is, we aren't even giving her levels. I would give her some levels now, but Christian is so close. Oh, Christian is so close. And just in case you guys are out of the loop, yes, this is on Android 9 now. I did do the upgrade. It worked yesterday. It worked today. I gotta thank the guy on Discord who was like, yeah, I tried it in Nox, and it doesn't work on 7, but it works on 9, to get me to research where Android 9 is, and I'm very thankful for that, because now we're back on track. That was actually, I was actually, like, really upset when that happened. Because I was like, what am I going to do with the channel now? If I can't update. Like, I rolled it back. And when I rolled it back, I was so concerned I rolled it back to because all of them are modded. Oh, unlimited money. I was so concerned I rolled it back to a bad one. And not a pure one, and I couldn't find it for sure, and I made sure I spent some rubies just to make sure that I didn't have a bad version, and it was fine. So, but still, that's not what I wanted to see, you know. And it was funny because that happened right at what happened was, my alt account was doing King's Rune. It crashed while I was doing King's Rune on my main account. It updated and then wouldn't open, and I was like, I can't deal with this right now. I need to finish King's Rune on my main account. And I said, well, I'll update it after. I'm sure it's just I'm sure I just need to restart BlueStacks or something like that. And that's when the nightmare started. And I couldn't believe it. Yeah. But hey, we're all good. We're all good now. Yeah, I just had to get that out. So we did get 51 levels for Christian, so that's good. Picking up. And he is 320 away. So I wanted to see how many we got. Because it's likely going to be, I'm going to say 9 days. No, 8 days. It will probably be around 8 days. So just a little over a week. And we will have a max Christian. But, the fact that we did get an update, that is actually good news. I mentioned that in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, there is a link in the description. That the fact that we're getting and that's what I would consider an engine update. That explains what they've been working on. They've been working on upgrading the engine. It must not have gone well. And that's the reason it stopped working on 7. Probably because they upgraded whatever this... I know this is a Lua engine thing. Somebody told me. I think it was like Coco something. So the fact that they upgraded the engine and it doesn't work on Android 7, that must have been their focus. Finally, let's look at the castle now. So 13 million... Jeez, we're almost at 13.1 million health for the castle. Wow. Alright, well that said, once again, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.